grab some dust-busting water. I'll be back shortly.
Video and I'll do pictures.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've let them roll around so you can just see them without me droning on in the background. But what you see here are some incredibly rare pieces of kit. I know we keep on saying stuff's rare, but the Dragon Wagons, these are the armoured vehicles that you see dragging along the Sherman tank there. Another one towing the tank destroyer. Dragon Wagons are a fantastic piece of kit, but as you can imagine, although it is a truck, it is an incredibly tough truck. The cab is armour plated, the side windows have no glass, they are just steel plates with slots in. So if they come under fire, they bring up those steel plates, lock them into position, and the only place you can then see out of is the slot. Now, if you imagine your car at home, you've got a great big windscreen that you can see through, so you have good visibility, you've got windows all the way round. Well, imagine closing that off and then looking through your letterbox to drive your car. That's what happens when you slam shut all the bullet screens. Same thing goes for the tanks. It's alright when the driver's head is poking out of the tank. He can see forwards, he can see, well, to the side a bit. Can't see behind him though. When he gets closed down, he's looking through a periscope. So again, looking through a letterbox to drive around. Now that's okay in a straight line, it's okay when you're going forwards, but what happens if you have to manoeuvre? What happens if you have to try and drive around a battlefield? Well, driving with a letterbox is a bad thing. Now some of the vehicles you see rolling around, the small tank you see parked in the centre of the arena is a Stuart tank. Now these are quite popular. It's a small tank, it's a light tank. It was used quite extensively during World War II. Then sold on a Lend-Lease program to other countries. A lot of them ended up in Brazil, but we've got some that were rescued from Brazil just recently and been restored and brought back in. The Stuart tank, well, it wasn't very successful as a battle tank, as you can imagine. It was very small and a small gun. It was great for troop support. It was great for actions where you needed to get into enclosed or confined spaces. Now, obviously, it's small, so collectors like it because they haven't got to use massive, great machines to tow it around. They can put that onto the back of an ordinary pickup type recovery vehicle. It's quite a long time this tank to go, but like I said, not terribly effective for main battle, more of a support tank or a light action tank. Rolling down the arena now, past the commentary station, is Rebel. Rebel is just about to mount our knife edge for you. This is an M24 Chaffee tank. Now Chaffee tank, once again, is a light tank. Sometimes people refer to it as a medium tank, but it's actually quite a light tank. This was quite successful. It was very nimble, it's very fast, it's very easy to drive, and it could get places where they needed support very quickly. They also saw service in Vietnam with the US Army. I believe some were captured. Some were actually used by the French Indochina force. So this tank has seen action almost everywhere. Here we have a very nice example of it, posing for you nicely on the top of the knife edge. It's road registered, in case you were wondering. Yes, it's got a number plate, it's got a tax disc. So he can take that thing to Tesco's shopping if he wants. If he breaks down, you might well call upon the towing services of a Dragon wagon. Now these specific trucks tow as well as they pull. So obviously they've got a great big trailer that you can stick the tank on, they pull that trailer along. But when you need just the tow, just a bit of a helping hand, as you can see there with the M10 tank destroyer, they just tow it around. So they can pull 50 tons quite easily. Obviously they're driving around here, picking up the dust, will give you a nice show of armour and how they get around. Because a tank is not a long-range road vehicle. You don't want to drive that thing several hundred miles to the battle. What you want to do is drive it the shortest distance onto the low loader. The low loader then takes it away, drops it off near the battle lines, where it's then pressed into action. Wheels on roads, tracks off-road. That's basically quite simple. Going over the crest now, you'll see a prime mover. I think it's a water cart, you can't quite see from here, it's covered in dust. But a prime mover is essentially a truck which is used to haul trailers, haul all kinds of things. The back of it is quite small, not normally used to store or carry things. That would be a ballast box. So if they had a trailer on that's particularly heavy, they load that thing up, the stores and provisions and whatever it is in that box to put more weight over the back wheels to give traction. Now they do love to play on the bumps in the arena. So that's it really. Like I said, see these guys on their stands, ask them about the machines, and get up close and personal where you can actually smell the history of these things. Yesterday we had one with its handbrake stuck on, so that was quite a raucous smell, but we managed to sort it out. The arena crew went up there and sorted it. The two serving members of the arena. So modern day soldiers fixing World War II machines. So there we are. Some World War II American machinery showing you that 60 odd years on, it's still doing the job. Very difficult for the drivers to see, everything's covered in dust. Obviously, I do expect more vehicles to be coming in on this event, but at least they bought the biggest. They didn't worry about the bicycle, they bought the biggest vehicles. Right, well, as we escort those now out of the arena and we set ourselves up for the next event, don't forget that about 1 to 1:15, down on the Monkton's Field, like I said, that's behind you, past the shower block, over the road, down about 400 yards, is going to be the Kelly's Hero, the Blitzkrieg. That's the living history group of the 502 MP company, and they'll be having a mock battle. And then, of course, at 1:30 here in the arena, we've got the North London Barmy Army, who will bring in some of their completely bonkers machines. And we'll hand over the commentary to them, and they'll tell you all about it. But for now, I'll let you just see the machines in action, and I'll take a break. Thank you.
Cut the bikers, wouldn't I?